こんにちは、まいご.comまいと申します。今日はですね、コロナウイルスをストップというか、これ以上広げないためにですね、私たちができることを配信していきたいと思います。私のスタッフや友達、海外にいる、スタッフや友達をですねに協力していただいて、でいかに彼らがコロナウイルスにかかるのを避けるように生活しているかっていうのを、特集していきたいと思うんですけれども、その、生活スタイルとか政策とかっていうのはもちろん違います。その中で、私たちが参考にできるものは参考にしていき、どんどん、日本の中でコロナウイルスが広がらないようにしていければなと思っています。東京はもう 2,3 週間前のニューヨークと言われているので、そこのところも考慮しながら、我々一人一人が気をつけていきたいと思ってます。それではどうぞ。
This is myugo.com, and I just want to give you guys an update on what's happening in Kenya. So far, as of last night, we had 69 cases, but those are the ones which are actually tested. But we have so many other cases that are not tested. And yesterday we had news that there's hotspots in Nairobi, different parts of the city where people who are suspected to be positive have had contact. So, like a good places like Westlands and Kilimani. It's getting really serious. So now I can't go there anymore. So it's going to be interesting to see how the government is going to tackle this thing, because right now we just have curfew, which is 7 p.m. to 5 a.m., which reduces infection drastically, because people tend to just be free at night, and not observe that sort of behavior that needs to be observed. But as the days go by, I'm just like, wow, I don't know. First of all, the problem in Kenya is it's going to be difficult to have a lockdown if you're not going to give people money to survive. Okay. Because there's a lot of people who leave their house to go look for money so they can buy food, so they can eat. That's their life. And because of how the economy has been of late, like that's not even a problem for poor people anymore. Like it's a problem for people in small businesses, people who have like such businesses as well need to go out and make money every day. So it's difficult because we still haven't had that conversation of, are we gonna be delivered for food? Are we gonna be given checks? There's no such conversation, right? The only conversation people have right now is, okay, so much money has disappeared from this country, which we need right now, and nobody's saying anything, right? And these people who stole this money are not saying anything. And we're about to go into a lockdown, or something that's more effective than a 7 p.m. to 5 a.m. curfew. But we don't have the resources to survive this. So I don't know what's gonna happen, because look, I'm just lucky that I have an apartment and I live alone here, and the place is safe. But I mean, like, what happens to people in slums? Like you don't have a fridge in there. Um, like you probably don't even have electricity. And made enough money in the last month. It's just it's a terrible situation to be in, and it's going to make the lockdown terribly difficult for these guys if they try and enforce it, because something's gonna have to give. So yeah, I don't know. We'll wait and see. Right now, um, I'm not trying to be pessimistic, right? But the facts are that 30 days ago, America were where we are right now at 60 people. Okay, 60 positive confirmations, right? That's where they were 30 days ago, and they're more serious than us, regardless of their health system and all their problems. We can adequately say that these guys are slightly more serious than us. I don't know where we're going to be in 30 days, man. But I sure hope it's not anything close to what America is having. Yeah, so it's a difficult situation. But Kenyans are trying, informal lunch places, supermarkets, shops everywhere. People have soap and water. If they don't have that, they have sanitizer. If they don't have that, they have a spacing. Or sometimes they have everything, but they have spacing rules. Some people will give you masks for free. So it makes you feel like people are trying, and like maybe we could beat this thing. But I don't know, when I think about that person who has to leave the house to survive, that person who has to sell groceries, that person who has to transport the groceries, those kinds of people are exposing themselves to this danger, but they don't have a choice, and saying that these people should stay home. It's difficult. If you don't have anything to give these people, and you're telling them to stay home, like what the fuck are you asking them? They'll come into your house. That's just it's a security problem. It becomes a it's all tied into politics, and what are we going to eat, and how are we going to survive, and like it's not just a question of how am I going to avoid coronavirus, like coronavirus is just like an addition to all the problems that people have already, and to be honest, it's not as scary to them as starvation, So yeah, I don't know what else. I don't know what else to say. I guess I'm just like hanging around and listening to the news, and sometimes not listening to it, like because you could get stressed, like I don't know, like I was in Kilimani yesterday, and I know I was in my car the whole time, right? And my windows were up, but you start getting pseudo symptoms. You're like, oh man, what's that? Yeah, it's difficult. it looks like it's on the rise. The world graph just keeps rising exponentially. So I don't know. I guess in this situation, we need to employ a center back mindset, a defender mindset. Let's say the football team, the attacker is the most positive guy, you know, but the defender has to be the most pessimistic guy. He has to see the worst situation so that he can position himself properly, you know. So yeah, I reckon in this situation we just need to be absolute pessimists